everyone and welcome to today's video. My name is Kenzie. If you did not know that, then now you know. And you guys, today I'm going to be going over all of my July favorites. If this is the first time you ever see me, then hello, I'm so happy to have you. My name is Kenzie. I make a lot of videos about luxury handbags, luxury fashion, travel, jewelry, mostly handbags. I like those a lot, but today we do have a July favorites video. If any of that sounds fun to you, if you like the idea, then I would ask you consider clicking the subscribe button and give this video a like and ding a little bell down there so you're notified every time I upload. And you guys, without any further ado, let's get on into the video. Yes, hello, hi everyone. How are you doing today? Today is August 5th, so we are officially into August and I'm so happy about that. I've already started decorating for fall, not gonna lie. Got on a fall kind of colored sweater today. But yeah, I did want to go over my July favorites because I have been liking a few things in July. Not a ton of stuff, but I do have a few really good pieces. So we have shoes, we have some beauty products, we have some tech products, and we have a couple of like clothing pieces as well, or like one clothing piece, and a book favorite as well. So let's get started. Okay, let's get started with the shoe favorites first, just so I can get them off my chair. So first thing, I wanted to show these. These are my newest pair of sneakers. I am literally obsessed with these. These are the Nike, I have to look and see what they're actually called, but they're like the V2K, something like that. Let me see. Yeah, V2K running sneakers. And then I have mine in the green color. It's got like a green Nike logo right there, and then it does have green on the sides. I absolutely love this colorway. It's kind of hard to find. I think I got these on Goat, or yeah, I wouldn't have bought from StockX. It was definitely Goat. I got these in a size 8.5, so a women's 8.5. They're so comfortable, it's insane. And I don't really have that many pairs of Nikes. I think I have like two. This one, and I do have some Air Force Ones. I think they're Air Force Ones, yeah. But these ones I like even more than the Air Force Ones. They're just great. I will say they do run pretty narrow, but it doesn't bother me in any way. Like, it doesn't hurt my foot, but they are kind of like snug on the sides. I don't know if they have to be in order to be considered running shoes. I don't know, but they are kind of snug on the sides. But again, it doesn't bother me and it doesn't make them too tight. I'm just so glad that they're not too short, because having sneakers that are too short and they cramp your toes, number one, they're just too small, but number two, it just sucks. I hate the feeling. So these ones are great, and a 8.5 fits me perfectly, and I haven't had any issues with them. I can wear them for hours at a time and my feet don't hurt, so we love that. My other pair of shoes is actually going to be a pair that I actually got on July 4th. So I have had them for literally a month at this time, and it is these are my Chanel loafers. I am so excited to start wearing these for fall, you guys. These are going to be like the #1 shoes that I carry with me in Italy in October. I'm gonna wear these like every single day. But here they are, my Chanel loafers. These are from the 24A collection, I believe. These are so stunning. I have already worn them a couple of times and they're really comfortable as well. You can wear them with socks, without socks. I also got these in a 38.5. and they do fit really well, but they're just so pretty. I love the color. I've wanted a pair of Chanel shoes for so long. Like, I really wanted the Chanel ballerinas, but I'm just like, maybe they don't really fit my foot that good. I mean, I still would like to still try them on and see if I can find some that fit, but these ones I saw at Nordstrom and I had to have these because they're just so nice. I don't really have much else to say about them, but they're just beautiful. I'm so happy that I have them in my collection. Next up, let's go into some beauty favorites. I have 4 things to show today. 2 of them are blushes and 2 of them are actually foundations. If you guys know, I have been back on my makeup journey. I've been talking a lot about it on the vlogs. So if you have not seen the vlogs, definitely go watch them because they're really fun. And I talk about a lot of things that I wouldn't normally talk about, like on sit down videos like this, just more casual, kind of personal topics, I guess. But I've been saying that I have gotten back into makeup. I've really been enjoying it as of late. So I have been experimenting with a few new products, and well, the blushes I have been using, I just don't think that I've talked about them in a favorites video, but I do love them. And then the foundations are both new. So the blushes that I am talking about are going to be these from Say. I don't actually know how you pronounce this brand, but oh my god, these blushes are amazing. I get the hype. I feel like everybody and their mom has been talking about these blushes, but they are the Dew blush, and I have them in 2 shades. I have the color Sweetie and I have the color Baby. And Sweetie is my favorite color, but Baby is also very cute. Here is what they look like. And this one over here is Sweetie, and then the one on top is Baby. But they're just so beautiful. It is just crazy. Here's what the applicator and everything looks like. This is my favorite color. It is just stunning. I'm wearing it today. This is what I have on my cheeks today. And then this one is a very, very light pink, kind of pulling on the purple side, but I think it's more of a light pink. I should start wearing this one more too because I also think it's very pretty. They go on the skin so nicely and they really blend in very well. I don't notice that they like lift if I put any kind of product on top of them, like highlighter or something. They don't lift. They last all day. It's a wonderful blush. I kind of want to see if they have different shades. I'm sure they do, but I want to see what other shades they have because I'm kind of obsessed with those blushes. Regarding foundations, I have two to show. The first one is from Makeup Forever. I feel like I've heard about this foundation for a long time. It's the HD Skin Hydra Glow foundation, and I have mine in the color 1R12. So it's kind of like on the pinky side because I do have a pinky undertone and I like this one. I do think that it is still the tiniest bit too dark for me. I still use it because it is the closest one to my skin tone without getting into like a different color category. Because I got two of these. I got this one and I got one for neutral skin. Oh my god, the neutral one, way too dark. So this one is probably the best match for me, but again, you can tell, like in the bottle, it definitely looks very rosy, but it is very nice. I just tend to use like a lighter hand if I'm gonna use this one, but this one is very glowy. It's very not hydrating, but it makes you look very hydrated, and it's a very thin consistency. It looks like a little pump as well. And I have, again, fallen back in love with my beauty blender. I've been using like a brush, like a makeup brush for so long to apply foundation, but I've gone back to my beauty blender, and you guys, I don't know why I ever stray from my beauty blender because it always just looks so good when I do it with that. This is my first foundation. Really like this if you want something that's very dewy. If you don't like a matte foundation, this will be for you because it's not matte at all, because my skin is very dry and I noticed that this doesn't dry it out more or anything. Along that same line, this one is my absolute favorite. I am obsessed with this foundation. I am so happy that I bought this. I got recommended this by Morgan Turner on YouTube. She's been doing makeup for a long time, and she said that this is one of her favorite foundations as of right now, and I completely understand why. I'm wearing this foundation today. It is amazing. It is just so smoothing and so good. This is from Fenty Beauty, and I have tried their other one, their previous one, the matte one. I hated it so much. It was so bad for me, but it just wasn't for me. It was a matte foundation. I have very dry skin. It just didn't work. But this one is the Soft Lit foundation. I have mine in the shade 170. And let me tell you, this is the best, probably one of the best foundations I've ever used. It's so smoothing. It's so easy to apply. The color match is very good as well. I don't know what else to say. It is not cakey. It just looks amazing. I don't think it's meant to have like a super dewy finish, but I think it's more of like a satin kind of natural finish. If you haven't tried it, I would highly recommend going to like Sephora and giving it a shot because it is just so nice. Those are my makeup products, my beauty pieces or products that I wanted to show. Next up, I want to talk about a brand I have discovered, Akimbo. The brand Akimbo. And probably a lot of you were like, yeah, we know about that brand. It's been out forever. Like, this is old news. But it's not old news to me. It is new news to me because I didn't know they existed until like a month ago. And I have two pieces from them. I have both are zip up hoodies because I love their zip up hoodies. One of them is in a leopard print and one of them is in this camo. I just love their hoodies so much. This one is in their collaboration with Realtree. I guess Realtree is like a camo company. I honestly don't know. I just got this because I love that camo is having a moment right now. Like I feel like camo is everywhere. It's very trendy right now. I've been seeing camo shirts and camo like hoodies and zip ups and everything everywhere, so I wanted to jump on that too. And this was sold out on Akimbo for so long, and it just came back in stock last Friday and I was able to get it. But yeah, this hoodie is just incredible. I don't even know how to explain it. The hood is huge and it looks great on. I got this in a size medium. It just fits so nicely. The sleeves are nice and big. It's not cropped, but it's not super long either. It's just a bit shorter. It is so comfortable. It feels amazing on as well. And it's lined on the inside. Like, it's very soft on the inside as well. And I'm not a zip up hoodie girly. Like, I've never been a zip up hoodie person. I've always been like a hoodie that I can just throw on and go, like a regular hoodie. But these Akimbo zip up hoodies are converting me. Like, I don't know what it is. Now, these are pretty pricey hoodies. I think they're like $160, which is ridiculous, but I think that they're really worth it. So if you did want to try Akimbo, I would definitely give it a shot. But my second to last thing are going to be some tech pieces. I have been trying to work with my lighting when it comes to like my TikTok videos and stuff. I've been trying to help my lighting situation, and I found two things from Amazon that I really, really like. The first one being this. This is a panel light. It's very bright, but it's only on 50% as well. So like if you turn it up to 100%, it's gonna be like blinding. I just kind of have it as like a secondary lighting source. And then I can change the temperature. I can make it warm light or cool light. It just stays downstairs on my table and I use it every single day. It stays charged for a long time. You can unscrew this and have it as like a handheld light as well, or you can attach it to like a bigger tripod. This little tripod actually just came with it, so I was like, that's great. And then the second light that I have really been liking, and this is what it looks like. It is a small little ring light and it looks like this. It looks kind of weird, but here's the stand. And then you just kind of fold these out and it's a little tripod. But my favorite thing is this right here. It has a spot for your phone and it just goes right in the front inside of the ring light. And this ring light is really strong as well. You can of course change the temperature. You can make it cold light, warm light. You can make it brighter or dimmer. I just like it because your phone can just sit here. It's quite sturdy, to be honest, because you know phones can be a little bit heavy, and I put it in here. It doesn't move, it doesn't jiggle, it doesn't fall over. And then I do kind of use that panel light with it to have two lighting sources. I'll link both of these down below. I'll link everything down below in the description that I can find, of course. And then my last item that I want to talk about today is going to be a book. Now, don't leave yet, because I know you're probably thinking, oh, a book, I'm not gonna watch that. Give it a shot. Let me say what I want to say on it, because this book I feel like will change your life. It's insane. It is The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. I know it's chunky. Don't let that scare you because it flies by so fast. It is not hard to read at all. The writing is so easy, and Kristen Hanna writes in a way that just makes everything flow so well together. This is actually about World War II. So it is historical fiction. I feel like I'm losing everybody because like number one, it's very long. Number two, it's historical fiction. Number three, a lot of people don't even read nowadays. So I know it's crazy. But this historical fiction book, again, about World War II, it follows two sisters that live in Paris, and they each have very different experiences when it comes to the war. So one of them is kind of like a housewife, and her husband goes to war, and she is dealing with like, you know, taking care of her children, kind of going along that side. And she is quite tame, I guess you could say. She follows the rules a lot, and that kind of gets her into situations, but she has a lot of character growth. It's amazing. And then the other sister, she has always been kind of like a wild child. She has always been a rule breaker. She has always been very headstrong, and she knows what she wants to do. And she's very into like fighting for justice and right and wrong. She has an entirely different experience with the war, and she ends up being part of the resistance. I'm not going to go into much about that because I don't want it to be like spoiler territory, but this book, physically, it just changed me. I'm not the same person that I was before I read this book and after I read this book. It is gorgeous and beautiful and just immaculate in every way. The writing is amazing. The story is amazing. The like semblance of like sisterhood, the love that ended up developing with these two sisters is beautiful. But yeah, I would highly recommend The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. You guys, those are all of my July favorites. Let me know in the comments what have been your favorites for the month of July, and let me know what you're starting to use in the month of August. But I hope that you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below, tell me anything, because I'm nosy and I want to know that. But you guys, thank you so much for watching this video today. I really hope that you did enjoy it. If you did, then go ahead and click up the like button for me and then subscribe if you want to, and be sure to ding the little bell down there so you're notified every time I upload. And you guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!